Chronological Bible in Year, day 163. We're still in our hiatus from the Proverbs, seeing Solomon finish the temple and his palaces, and it's wild all the work that went into this. And this was quite the undertaking. It was nearly a decade-long process for some parts of this, but in the end, they had a temple ready for worship. A large part of the structure of their traditions involves around these sacrifices, and they now have a permanent home, a permanent place to do those sacrifices, to worship God. But as I was thinking about that, I remembered a proverb that we read a few days back when we were in Proverbs 21. This is verse 3. Doing what is righteous and just is more acceptable to the Lord than sacrifice. Now remember, that was written at a time when sacrifice was still necessary for forgiveness. Sacrifice was still necessary for cleansing. Sacrifice was still necessary for atonement. But here in 21:3, we see doing what is righteous is more acceptable. When we look at the lives of Solomon and the other kings and the priests and those around him, we can see some men who excelled at righteousness and some who failed terribly. But ultimately, the question we should be asking ourselves isn't how are they doing, or how are my fellow church members, or how is my pastor doing? We should be concerned with how am I doing? Am I living a righteous life to the best of my ability, empowered by the Holy Spirit, or am I lacking too? In Matthew 7, Jesus is teaching us, and he says, take the beam of wood out of your eye before you take the speck out of your brother's. When's the last time you gave yourself a spiritual eye exam? That can be our application today. Let's take some time and pause and say, God, are there logs or splinters in my eye that I need to address? Lord, don't let me be a hypocrite pointing the finger at everyone else when I myself need rebuke. Let's take that time today and pursue righteousness and get right with God. We're going to see the dedication tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it, but until then, God bless.